Hello, welcome to another video. This one is about this microphone. Wow. Or these microphones. These are my new DIY small diaphragm condenser microphones. And they look like this. That's pretty fucking professional, right? I think the total cost of one of these is around 10 euros. So that's not bad at all for a mic like this. Alright. But that's all I really wanted to say for now. I just quickly wanted to demo the sound of the microphone. But now we will jump cut to the building process of these two microphones. So, fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Hello. Let's build some more microphones. I bought some aluminum tube and I'm gonna make some small condenser microphones out of these. I also bought some of these cheap condenser capsules. They're like a couple of bucks on eBay. This is almost the perfect size for the tube, so it almost goes in there, and that's actually good because we can then use a file and make the hole a bit bigger and get it there snugly. And then I also bought some of these XLR connectors that we can put inside here, and then we screw a small screw through the tube to this one so that it stays inside there. And the tube is and the tube is 20 millimeters wide and 2 millimeters thick, so the inner diameter is 16 millimeters. The capsules and the XLR connectors are 16 millimeters as well. So that's perfect. And I'm gonna use the same circuit, same simple circuit as in this guy from the previous video. And the circuit is here. There you go. So it is once again just an N-channel JFET transistor and a capacitor and a resistor. Cool. Let's cut some tubing. I'm not sure if I said this in the beginning, but I'm gonna build two of these microphones, so then we will have a stereo pair. So now we've got two 14 centimeter aluminum tubes. Cool. Now the next step is to cut little holes here. This is the side where the capsule is gonna be. And the holes are so that, you know, the airwaves get inside and hit the capsule from behind so that it works properly. And I've got a commercial condenser microphone here, and you can see the holes here, so you know, and the capsule is gonna be there, the holes are gonna be there. So we're simply gonna use a hacksaw and you know, cut this shit. In the commercial mic there's also like a very fine mesh inside, I guess, so that shit doesn't go inside the microphone. And I do have some pieces of this little mesh, so if I find another piece like this, then I guess we can do a similar thing. we go. Now I've got 2 microphone bodies with holes. And I would assume that it's good that, you know, the cuts are not like super far from where the capsule is. So I cut them like a little bit after the capsule. Because I think if they're too far down here, then there's like a, you know, a tube where the sound waves are gonna bounce around. And that's not what we want. And now I'll just drill the hole for the XLR connectors screw. And then that's pretty much it for the bodies. Hell yeah. Go. Now the bodies are done. Now so let's solder the electronics and put them inside these guys. Hell yeah. I think the little piece of mesh I had is gonna be enough for both of these. So now I'll just stuff it in here. I don't know if you can see it. Well, the mesh is there. I think I'll just leave it. I won't even put any glue in. I think it's gonna be fine without it. It seems like it's not gonna move around. Then let's do some electronics. Okay. And now I'm gonna put some heatsink on the whole circuit so it's not accidentally gonna, you know, touch the aluminum of the body. So I put it here. And then I'll heat it up with the side of my siren wire. Now the XLR connector is in its place. It does not have a locking mechanism like commercial microphones, but it needs a lock. All the pussies need a lock. There we go. All right. The microphones are done. Here we go. Holy moly. That's cool. This is the sound of the microphone from the front with a wind cap or whatever. And this is the sound of the microphone without the wind cap. Probably a pretty similar sound, but there might be some plosives. Sorry. And this is the sound of the microphone from as far as my hand goes. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the sound of the microphone when I'm talking very, very quietly and very, very close to it. Hello, 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 hello. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is what the microphone sounds like if I talk in a weird voice. Pretty cool. I think the microphone sounds actually kinda nice. Not perfect, but I think it's a pretty good deal for a tenor. Alright? Now, before building these 2 microphones, I built the one I'm talking to. It's this one here. It is a little bit bigger than these 2. I just wanted a pair of small microphones like this because I'm going to use these as overheads on one stand, so I don't know, it's good that they are as small as possible. And I was gonna use one of these microphones for the talking as well, but just before I started filming, I realized something about the design. I realized that the holes I cut to the sides are a little bit too thin, and that makes the sound coming from the sides of the microphone a bit nasty, or a bit bad sounding. I think the reason is that, you know, the metal parts in between the cuts are kind of thicker than the cuts, so it's still kind of, you know, blocking the sound and trapping the sound waves inside there. And the reason this matters is that I'm gonna be using these for drums, for example, as overheads. And when you're recording a drum kit, there's gonna be different drums and different places and sound coming to the microphone from all over the place. So the bleed sound is very, very important, because, you know, that affects the sound of the whole kit. So in this one I decided to try and cut two of these in between parts away. So I cut that one and that one by just drilling two holes there, and then you know, tearing out the parts so it looks like this. I'm probably gonna make it a bit cleaner later, but it's good for now. And another issue I realized is that the tube is kind of just open inside, so there's nothing here blocking the sound like there is in a commercial microphone. So when the sound waves get in here, they also get here, and they bounce around and they come back. So I think that colors the sound also in a kind of a nasty way. So what I did to try and fix this was I stuffed some fabric like this. This is like fabric meant for speakers. So I just cut a piece about this long, maybe that wide, and then I took out the capsule and just stuffed the fabric inside the microphone so that it comes up to around here. And that actually did help quite a lot, and I can demonstrate that. So now we are hearing the sound of the longer microphone from the front, and then this is the sound of the shorter microphone from the front. Testing, testing, testing. The sound is probably gonna be very similar, but the real difference is in the off-axis sound. So if I talk to the microphone from the side, hello, hello, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the off-axis sound of the short microphone. And then the off-axis sound of the longer microphone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When I'm talking to the microphone from the sides, then the frequency response in this one is way less harsh, or there aren't like the same problem frequencies and resonances that are very present in this one. Probably somewhere around 1 to 2K. But let's compare them one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Off axis of the longer microphone. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Off axis sound of the shorter microphone. Testing, testing, testing. Ew. And then why not test the sound from behind? Hello, hello, hello. Now I'm talking to the microphone from the back. Hey, hey, hey. Testing, testing, testing. This is the short microphone from the back. Blah, 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 blah. And this is the rear sound of the longer microphone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do not know if there's a difference in the rear sound. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. I don't know. I haven't tested it. That's super cool. Right now I'm using commercial mic stand adapters I've got from some other microphones. But I do want to make my own shock mounts for these, and I even bought some rubber bands already, so I think I will do that. Then let us compare the microphone to my microphone from the earlier video. Hello, hello, this is the sound of the new microphone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Suida duida, osaatko uida? Pysytkö pinnalla? And then this is the sound of the old microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, suida duida. SSS, SSS. This is the old microphone. And then let's also compare it to one of the old wooden small electret capsule microphones. Hello, hello, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. This is me talking to you. Talking to you. I can see you. And then let's go back to the new microphone.
Hello, hello. This is what my voice sounds like with the new microphone.
Cool beans. Cool, cool beans. I do like the sound of the microphone, and I think these are gonna be very useful microphones, especially for recording drums. Shit. I think I need to modify these ones as well right now, because it would be good to test these as a stereo pair, so we can get some stereo stuff. And then I'll drill holes here and here, and I'll take out the mesh. Okay, so now I'll just bend these ones and snap them right off like this. Now we've got the microphone, the bigger holes, and fabric, and this is just a round file, and I'll use this to shove it in. I'm trying not to break anything. Good. Like this, maybe. There we go. And then I will put the mesh back. Then I'll just plop this guy back in. And now the modification is done. It's not very clean, it's not pretty, but you know what they say. YOLO. Okay. Now we gotta do a last little comparison. So this is the modified small microphone. Hey, 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 hey. Hello, hello, hello. And then this is the second short microphone. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing, testing. Do they sound the same or different? And then let's once again listen to the longer one. So this is the long one, the long microphone. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But now finally let's try some instruments. Okay. Wow, this is me in stereo. Wow, wow, wow. Where am I? Where am I? Am I left or am I right? Right, 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 right. Okay. This is an important test. Cool, that's what the microphone sounds like. And now I will record some music with it. So, thanks for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace, bye!